applause, please. Thank you. So, I've been working with Ed. If you look at my cell phone sometime, I think ARM conferencing is my #1 best friend, according to my phone. Red Hat conferencing is #2. Ed is my 3rd best friend, and so on, right? So, you can tell how my life is. This is a very, very interesting development board. This is the next generation. This is a 64-bit development board. I fed input into the design process. Standardized JTAG interface is inexpensive, so you can use OpenOCD for debugging. Things that community members are going to care about, things that Fedora people are going to care about. We're going to boot this in a standard way. We're going to have Fedora available for this board. I want to make a couple of points here. Feel free, if you're on Twitter, to use the hashtag #ARMservers with an S, or #ARM to mention this. Of course, #AArch64 is good too. This is the first time that I know of that anybody has seen a live demonstration of a standard operating system ever running on 64-bit ARM hardware anywhere. This is the first time anyone anywhere has ever seen a multi-node, more than one 64-bit ARM server anywhere. This is the first time that you've seen Fedora running on hardware. Let me bring this up here. So you might have seen I was booting up this system, and I'm told that the edge of the world is about there for the camera, so I'm going to move this over. Okay, so the noise here is really just because these are standard chassis. These boards are actually, they don't have any particular power requirements over and above any other ARM development board. It's unfortunate that when you use a standard chassis, you get all the fan noise. I was going to disconnect them, but these are rarer than gold dust, so I decided to leave that alone. Now you might have seen it booting up while we were talking. It boots up in the same kind of time that any other Linux system boots. I can run standard commands, you name A, you name M. You can see the architecture, RPM commands, QA. Let's get a list of all the RPMs on there. Oh look, it doesn't take all day, right? This is real hardware. This is really running AArch64, okay, twice. But that's not exactly exciting, is it? So here's Apache running twice. Okay, but that's not exciting either. So here's WordPress running twice on both systems. Okay, and then what would you, after this talk, this hardware is going to be over in the Fedora area. I'm sure you guys are going to be very interested to come and take some pictures and talk to me and Ed and others about what we're doing here. We'd love to tell you more about it. Kind of running short on time, so what I'm going to tell you here is, we've got some standard blog posts here that we can go through, and we can run standard WordPress and we can edit stuff, and isn't that great? Well, that is great, but then I kind of got thinking, what else could we do? Right? So you might have seen while we were talking there, I ran one command after booting this system, and that was, well, let me bring that up there. See, I ran, oh look, mount cluster. So let's take a look. What happens if I run, it's a cluster volume info, right? Oh, look at that. Got cluster FS running between the two bricks, the two systems here, right? So they're both exporting bricks into a shared GlusterFS volume. This is also the first time anyone's ever seen GlusterFS running on 64-bit. You get the idea. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you a streaming video demo. If the demo gods are in my favor, and they are, this is Big Buck Bunny, which was a collaborative project to produce kind of an open source video animation. Apologize for the playback. That's this little laptop powered by a different architecture. It's having a few issues with the video. But what's happening here is it's actually streaming this video from a GlusterFS volume that's being exported by both of these systems. Right? So each one has a mount Gluster, and that's backed by export data, SDA4 in this case, on each one. I'm sure you guys take my word for it, but that is actually running. If I run mount, you can see it's a fused GlusterFS volume, right? So this is really Gluster, it's really working. This is a full lamp stack running GlusterFS on 64-bit ARM silicon. Nobody's ever seen this before until today. Thank you very much. Now, before we finish, I would like to give you guys oh, excellent.
You can give these away. These are going to be the collector's item of the summit.
Excellent. So I guess I'm going to give these away. Should I give them away in the traditional fashion? Okay. All right, good arm, right? Strong arms, huh? Thank you. All right, let's do this. All right, who's feeling lucky? All right, okay, but thank you, Denise. Do remember there are feedback forms, and good feedback is appreciated. Now, let's do a drawing here. Give you guys some hardware, and you have a bag of tickets. All right, let's leave that running there. You guys like the video, and please enjoy